All right, guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James, and today we're going to be watching Fruits Basket Season 2, Episode 9. So we are in the middle of the Akito torture arc, basically. I don't know. Akito is making moves here. We don't know what's going on with Shigure and his plan. We found out a little bit more about Rin, but we don't really know what's going on with that. And then it ended with KYO getting called to, like, or Akito saying he was going to talk to KYO. So I don't really know what's going to happen. I don't want to get straight into this. As always, full-length reactions up the Patreon. The next reaction, episode 10, is also going to be up for early access on the Patreon if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. And yeah, thank you just for being here. Thank you for joining us, for watching. If you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around. And all that being said, let's just get into Fruits Basket Season 2, Episode 9. Oh, okay, we're starting off like this already.
I feel like this is a bad sign, kind of.
Oh, dude, what is he gonna, like, die or something?
I don't think he would.
I feel like anybody is killable.
Really?
Low key.
I'm not getting that feeling.
Yeah, so who's the rooster? Remember? Because she, like, realized something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're going straight into this, bro. I feel like he's, like, stealing her protection. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but it feels like that. What? Oh, yeah. You still think this is a good thing, Tohru? Come on.
Well, I mean, it makes sense, right? Because he's always made it seem like, right, he wanted to go, you know?
Oh, great.
That's interesting that he's thinking about that.
What? Wait, what? Why is Yuki here? Why is Yuki so cool with this? What's wrong with him?
Well, that's a sign at least he's willing to control himself.
Yeah, but
right? What bet?
What? I swear, bro, I keep forgetting that Akito is saying that he is a guy because Akito sounds like a girl. I feel like it's totally...
Well, he definitely uses all the masculine stuff, right? Is that why... Is that why he's always fighting with Yuki?
I don't trust Akito, though.
Like, he made a bet that he wouldn't be able to beat him.
Oh, jeez. But I wonder if it's one of those things where it's like a self-defeating prophecy. You know what I mean? Where it's like he's worried about this prophecy, and so then he ends up feeling like he can't win.
I guess, but it's almost like... I don't know if that makes sense.
Oh, ew.
Because he wouldn't even have fought him, maybe, if he didn't even have the bet, right?
Yeah, don't fall for this, KYO. Come on. Jeez. What the heck? What the heck? Ew, what? Don't be...
No, he didn't.
You suck! I hate you. That's not his fault. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are these powers?
Possibly? Or is it just not sure? It's hard to tell.
Dude, it is. It's like Akito has powers, bro.
めてくれ。ねえ、僕思ったんだけど。
Oh my god.
拍車をかけてしまっていたのは本田徹のせい。
Oh no,
I
now
am
he's
gonna kill
really.
you. I am gonna kill you.
まるで天使聖母様というより。
How? How?
だってちょっとできすぎじゃない。できすぎのや
This is so sick.
完璧すぎる化け物だよ本田徹は。そんなこと言
Yeah, because I don't think he cares about himself.
いも知らねえくせに、あの時あの場にいなかったくせに、このに生まれてきたわけでもないくせに。
Okay, maybe this is gonna help us. Maybe.
He's probably gonna do something.
あの時あいつがどれぐらい怖がってたか知らねえくせに。でも声も震えてた。それでもあいつが
Yeah.
俺から逃げなかった。
Which is awesome.
それでも
Ooh.
俺から逃げないでくれたのは
Oh.
俺の手を掴んだのは。
It's like it's working.
分かったんだ。手を離したらもう溝だって全部埋まったわけじゃないんだ。だけど大切なのは
Yeah.
一番大切なのは一緒
That's so cool.
に嬉しがってなんだか幸せそうに笑って。
Dude, this really is like Akito versus Tohru.
It is.
Like through all these people, it really
It
is.
is.
Like her being wholesome and Akito being like super toxic.
目を閉じて何を思う？京くん、京くん。
Is she here?
好きだ
Oh, I don't think so.
好きだよ。
He
Whoa,
actually admits,
bro,
I mean,
what?
to himself, but
Still.
こんなにも泣いてるの。
Shut up, Akito. Shut up. Just shut up.
悔しいのもしかして化け物が化け物を好きになるなんてさ。
Watch out, don't.
なんだよその目は。悪いのは僕じゃないだろ。勘違いしてるお前だろ。
Oh, jeez, bro. Look at this, man.
そんなに
uh-oh.
そんなにあいつが気に食わないな。あの家に住むことを認めたり。
Yeah. Why?
おかしいだろ。何考えてんだよ。何を企んで
Oh, no.
利用してるのかわからない。でも
But what is she using? What is Akito using her for?
吹き込んでそうやってすぐ僕を悪者扱いするんだね。
Oh, yeah. Maybe just because
hard
we're
not to.
slapping him?
Kind of just straight up hard. Like, what?
母親まで殺したくせに今さら誰かを好きになる資格があると思って
I swear, dude. It's like Akito's getting desperate, though.
許さないから今
What was that?
日ねえ今日一番あの女を巻き込んでいるのは
We saw that, like, visual before.
俺だよ。
お前のせいだ。
What?
あの女にも火を。俺は違う。あいつを好きなんかじゃ好きにならない。
What?
Wait, something
Something
hold on.
happened.
Well, he remembered something.
あいつが悪く言われるのはこれ以上あの女やカズマ
Shut up. Shut up.
ったらかわいそうだよ。閉じ込めても僕は会いに行ってあげるから。俺を
Hmm.
住んでるくせに本当は大好きなんだよ。
Sure. Do you even know what that word means?
これからはいい子で過ごすんだよ。あいつに触りすぎて気持ち悪い。今日本田徹を嫌いなんだって。
Oh, be careful. Be careful. Be careful.
He knows that's not true. Like, come on.
But just
So
just lie.
obvious.
Good.
そんなことあるわけないだろ。今さら誰かを好きになるなんて許されると思ってるのかよ。いつだって俺は傷つけることばかりで
Oh, did he do something?
俺を殺してくれなかったんだ。
I don't think so.
俺を殺せばよかったんだ。
今日待ちなさい。今日
What? Shisho?
しまってはかわいそうだよ。
今さら
It is.
今はなくとも必ずまた訪れる。どんなに抗おうと希望もまた訪れる。繰り返し繰り返し必ず咲く。
Dang, bro. This is the music is
the
popping off
transition.
here.
この世に拒絶があるように手を差し伸べてくれる人間だって。
Yeah.
寂しいね。
What?
Wait, that's
That's her mom.
Yeah.
That's Toru's mom. What?
ジャリガキ
Is this how she died?
私の宝物
Whoa, what?
あの子には悲しい思いをさせてしまったと思ってる
Dang, bro.
小さな花ちっぽけな
Freaking make it sick. Bro, I'm in love with Tohru.
キョウくんどうされた
Bro, give him like a hug.
かキョウくん
喜んでくれたお前には悪いけど呼ばれなくても気にしない好きだよもう何も奪いたくない
Wow.
踏みにじりたくない二度とどこかでずっと遊んだりもしてたけど許さないから
What is that?
Wait.
言わないこれ以上巻き込んだらかわいそうだよ
What?
俺だけのものにしたいとかそんな
What?
So he is accepting that. So that's kind of
No, bro.
たくしょうがねえな
Bro,
what the
遠く離れるその時まではその瞬間までは
okay. That's
Okay, what is that like black and red frame? Like what is that?
Dude,
Who is that?
I feel like Kyo like killed the mom or something.
Are you serious?
Well, I feel like that was her voice actor or actress, right? It sounded the same, right? When she said that, you know, I won't forgive you. And why was she saying I won't forgive you? You know, what the heck is that? Is that toward him? Like, what is that? Also, it seemed like...
So you think it was the mom? So because I kept thinking it was related to the mom, but then I kept being like, I'm crazy, bro.
Well, I think it depends on whose voice that was, right?
Okay,
I
well,
was thinking,
for sure, we know that they're more related than we thought. We know that he basically like knew, or at least knew of Tohru, and he knew the mom. He met the mom.
No, he met the mom and they made a promise and for her daughter or something like that. Like, right? They were saying stuff and he said that I couldn't keep the promise, right?
I don't know how serious it was. It might have just been like, "Oh, I'll take care of her," and she's like, "Okay, little kid."
No,
you know?
that's
like,
yeah.
Like
that's
I think
true.
it might have
Yeah,
been more like that.
Me
And
too.
then, but then here's the other thing. It could be like weird, where it's like he was kind of like looking, like watching her. I don't know if maybe that's where it went south somehow, or something with the mom. I don't know. We don't have enough information there. And Fruits Basket does a really good job of really just like not giving you anything until they want you to have it.
Yeah. So like, I mean,
It's so depressing, bro. It's so depressing. It's so depressing that he actually like in doing what he's doing, I feel like proves that he actually does love Tohru. Like the fact that he can say like, look,
does.
I care so much about you that like I'm just gonna enjoy the time that we do have together, and then that's it. And like
it doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't sit right with me at all. Like,
100% doesn't. Are you kidding
Because
me? It doesn't sit right with me either. Yeah.
because it's like I get that, you know, wanting to sacrifice.
No, I'm just saying it's beautiful. It sucks.
It is. It's very admirable, but I don't think it's the right way to go about it.
I don't think so either.
Because I don't think, in the end, I don't think that's will help Tohru.
Well, I also don't think Akito is correct.
Well,
Right?
of course
I think,
Akito's
I
not
think if maybe
correct, but-
Akito is correct, then yeah, I guess. But and so that's his problem is he's believing Akito, and I just feel like it's such a like seeing the contrast between like Akito and his like whole weird approach to being like, oh, I do love you and I do care about you, and then seeing like Kyo's actual love and like actual caring.
Yeah.
It's such a huge contrast.
No, yeah, it's definitely, and you know, a lot of this change is coming about from Tohru.
Oh yeah. Oh no, he's changed. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
Because
yeah.
like, I feel like before, I don't think he would have even, you know, listened to him at all. But
No.
it's like he
No,
has
not
to
at all.
force himself almost to be like subservient or whatever, because, you know, he knows that like he can't, if he does something or he does what he wants to do, which is like be with Tohru, he might end up actually hurting her, right? Because of Akito.
Yeah.
Right. Of course, it's him being who he is. It's not going to do anything. But like.
So, but what is Akito? Okay, so here's my thought too, because he actually called it into question. What is Akito's plan? Because I kind of forget sometimes too that Akito said that Tohru could stay with them. So what is the bigger plan? Because it seems moronic to put Tohru there, since she is like the counter, really, like the opposite to Akito. At the same time, I feel like Akito didn't realize that maybe. But is there a bigger plan, almost to like somehow drive all of these people back to Akito? Because I feel like it's always about that, right? Or it seems like that's a lot what matters, is like Akito being in control, Akito being the one people are in love with, Akito being in charge, Akito being the final say in absolutely everything, right? The power, the control.
Yeah.
Whether that be in a relationship romantically or as like a authority figure or something like that. So is there like some sort of like big brain 4D chess strategy of like using Akito and then somehow like you know how it's like if you go one way and you fail, you will almost like reassert yourself, like almost teach them that they're quote unquote wrong, so that they'll be like, oh, I was so wrong, I'm so sorry, Akito. Not only am I gonna come back to you, but like I'm gonna come back to you with all of my heart, kind of, you know, like almost that. I wonder if there's something there going on.
I think that was exactly what I was thinking, but I wouldn't call it a 4D chess move. Like, I'd call it low
piece
IQ,
of crap move.
like, because it's all it is that it's because Akito's delusional, right? He thinks that it's 4D chess.
Wait, so do you think that it's not actually smart? It's just that Akito is so confident in his ability that like he doesn't think Tohru will be a problem?
Yeah, I think so, because even just the things that he says, right? Like, oh, you know, is it fun to play with a monster? It's like, what are you talking about?
How much of that is like gaslighting, right? Because there's obviously like so much. I feel like sometimes that term could be overused, but really, like, this is the situation of like no, he really is gaslighting all these people. How much of that? So I always have a hard time distinguishing what he is saying to break this person and what he actually believes.
I think he just believes all of it, right? Like,
really,
that he thinks that KYO is a monster and that he actually does harm people, right? And that what Akito is doing is like helping.
Really? I
actually genuinely think that. Like,
all right, that's really interesting. No, I that's interesting. I have not been thinking about it that way.
Because if you go back to it, it's not like, for example, like in the bathroom, right?
Sure.
Akito asks Yuki that KYO hates, or he says that KYO hates Tohru, right? And asks Yuki, do you think that's true? And Yuki's like, yeah. And it's so apparently not true, but Akito just believes it straight up, right?
That's true.
And it's I feel like it's just because as long as whatever Akito believes ends up being the right way, it doesn't matter what reality is. It's kind of just like, that's what he thinks, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like
you're right.
You know, even just the whole loving thing, it's like, bro, like, clearly what you're doing is not gonna make them love you. Like, what are you thinking, you know? But
it's this weird thing of as long as it works, it will. Right? Which is where I'm starting to see perhaps where Shigure and Rin may come in, because it's the idea of like, as long as everybody keeps going along with this system, like Akito is wrong morally, but not wrong, like practically speaking, because every time that somebody acts against Akito, all he has to do is freak out and get angry and like abuse them or gaslight them or say these things that he believes, and they will respond the way that he wants.
That's
almost every time.
That's also my question, is like, why? So of course he is the family head, right? But like, why do they? My question is like, why do all of them put up with it?
I don't know. So that's like, what I don't understand exactly, is why like I understand once this is like a system almost, but to me I'm like, how did this happen, still, guys? Like, how did Akito get here, and how have more people not pushed back?
Because you would think that, like, of course, if it's like, you know, if it's like I guess if it's things done to you, it's like, okay, I get it, like, whatever, I'll put up with it. But like, you know, people they love are being hurt. It's like, I feel like they're they don't seem like bad people that are just gonna be like,
Yeah,
oh,
but like
who cares?
if you're raised in this, right? So like
I
look
guess,
at like Kisa and Hiro, and that's the biggest thing is we don't know really how long this has been. Well, I mean we know Yuki and KYO, so it's been going on for a while. It's like if you're raised into this, you don't even really, and that's why I think Tohru has such like a magical effect on them because she's pulling them out of their isolation, which is like Akito's strategy. Is like this isolation, and like the Soma clan, they're hidden away from the world, right? Like everything about it is this isolation, right? Because if you come out of that, if you're able to step back outside of yourself, you probably will be able to recognize that. But Tohru is just so aggressively wholesome that she like pulls people out of that, regardless of whether they want to be pulled out of it or not, almost. And that's like her power. Am I crazy? This is the last thing.
Okay.
What's up with Yuki? Am I crazy for thinking that Yuki is acting differently? Like, I know Yuki's going through his own stuff and he's got to deal with it his own way, but I'm kind of pissed that he's not, like, being more protective of Tohru or, like, anything like that.
No,
like,
but I think he is
along with it.
I actually think that he is being more protective of Tohru now.
You think this is his strategy?
I don't know if it's a strategy. I think that he just thinks... He almost believes kind of what Akito believes.
But then you're adding to the problem, bro. Like you are part of that problem if you're just going to go along with this.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is like, why is everyone going along with it in a way?
But like,
right?
especially Yuki, where it's like, dude, you had this moment where you broke out of it. You left the Soma clan. You went away for ages, right? It's like I almost hold... I don't know the backstory of everybody else, but I know his backstory, and so I hold him and KYO more accountable because they found a way out and they've had that gift of knowledge. They know a little bit better, and so now that's why I'm confused. Where it's like, how do you think this is the right way to do this? Because at least KYO, it makes sense, right? KYO is sacrificing himself to do something, and that makes sense to me, regardless of if I want it to happen or not. That I'm like, okay, look, that's admirable. You're sacrificing yourself to do this thing. I don't see what just sitting there doing nothing is going to do. And I don't know. To me, it's like frustrating with Yuki because it's like, dude, you've been away for so long. You've been fighting this for so long, and I feel like you're just giving up. And I know you're telling yourself it's like a strategy, but look at what you're actually doing. Right? Look at practically what you're doing. It's the same thing.
Well, but isn't everyone kind of doing the same thing?
No, and I totally blame everybody too. But we're following Yuki and KYO, and Yuki's talking about how he likes Tohru a ton, and KYO loves Tohru and all this kind of stuff. So I'm like, Yuki, what's going on, bro?
My thought process is that I think that right now a lot of people care mainly about Tohru. Right? Sure. I think if KYO was in Yuki's position, he would probably do the same thing. Like, especially someone that is your rival, or like even, like, it's still hard to gauge like how close those two are. It seems like they've been brought up to almost hate each other, right?
Yeah, right. I've been seeing like the stuff Akito says about the bet and stuff, right? It's like it's almost goading. It's like goading them on to have a rivalry and to not get along.
And not even taking into account their whole, status as the rat and the cat, right? I feel like they are both willing to be like, hey, you need to not cause issues, It's almost like you need to not stir things up. You need to take it, And I feel like KYO might do the same thing to Yuki if it posed a danger to Tohru, right?
But maybe that's why Akito wanted Tohru, because it's
possible.
Like they're being more submissive than ever. Both of them. They were the two, at least as far as we know. We don't really know. I mean, I guess Rin probably wasn't, but as far as we know, they were like the two rebellious ones, right? They weren't going to the meetings. Yuki wasn't going, right? It's like, and it was a big deal. It's a giant deal once you get to know the Soma clan more. And now look at it. It's like, yeah, Tohru's changed their lives and it's been great and everything, but also we are, 9 episodes into season 2 and they're more submissive than they've ever been.
Well, of course, because I think that it all depends on if, it's one of those things where it's like, if you have, it's kind of like the Daredevil thing. If you have someone outside of yourself that you love, right?
That's so sick, though, dude. If that's what Akito, that's so screwed up.
Because think of all the other people.
It was like Akito gave them a chance to live their life, and I was ransoming their life.
Well, yeah, because it's like, think of all the other people who have love, right?
Jeez.
They all are listening to Akito, right?
Wait. Okay, I know this is a super long discussion, but I feel like, I swear this is the final thing. What if that has always been Akito's strategy? Because look at all the other couples, anything it's like possible. That.
Yeah.
Every single time. And then afterwards, they're like roped back in. Even Kisa and Hiro.
Yeah, even Hatsuharu, right? Like
yeah.
And they're like pushing each other away, right, Dean?
And maybe they're doing that on purpose because they're trying to like outthink Akito or something, so that Akito doesn't have that hold over them. Because it seems like maybe that's what Akito's been doing. Is Akito has been like taking all of these people that maybe it isn't what we were saying, where it's like, oh, it seems like he's like targeted girls or something or whatever, like because you know, he wants these people to love him. Instead, what it is that Akito is like letting these people fall in love and like find these people and then basically like yank them away to either make them more dependable on him or completely like threaten them, whether actively or not, so that they are more dependent on him. And that's why Rin broke up with Hatsuharu, because she's thinking, look, I'm not even going to let Akito know that we care, because I don't want to have a weakness for Akito to target, and I'm going to fight Akito. I'm planning on fighting Akito.
I mean, it makes sense.
And that's why Shigure is pretending to love Akito or going along with that.
Because he doesn't have
let's not start the conflict yet. And if I'm the one that you depend on, you're not going to do jack to me.
That's true. That's true. Because if you think about it, everyone else like who's had like a relationship
has had these horrible things happen.
Well, yeah, and they have to listen to Akito, right? They've all had to listen.
That's got to be it, dude. That's what it has to be. And so he used Tohru to bait KYO and Yuki. Maybe didn't even care about KYO, but
Yuki maybe,
at least for sure.
But then wouldn't it be counter? I feel like that's kind of counterproductive, because, or maybe he just doesn't see this, because it's like they ultimately, just because they listen to you, they don't love you.
But it's like we were saying, it's if he is delusional, like you say, so I'm running with that idea, it doesn't matter.
That's true. It doesn't matter.
Because look at what Akito deals with. Akito can sit there. He could say, look, I want you to do this thing. He can hold you, cuddle you, nuzzle you. You'll walk out of the room. You could be as pissed at him as you want. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Did he get what he wanted? Is his delusion fulfilled? Totally. So then it doesn't matter.
That's true.
It doesn't affect him. I think that might be it. I don't know.
Interesting.
We're going to end it here. But either way, full-length reactions up on the Patreon. Next week's reaction, episode 10, is also going to be up on the Patreon if you guys want to hear some more wild theories. And yeah, thank you just for being here. Thank you for joining us, for watching. If you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around. We would love to have you along. Just hit 10K subs, so feel free to join the club. Help us to get to 20. And all that being said, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us, for watching. If you're new, welcome. And if you do decide to stick around, we will see you all in the next video.